Here's a dish I grew up on. Well, sort of. When I was growing up, my parents didn't have a lot of money, but whenever we had chicken, my mom would add some rice and potatoes and make this amazing one-pan meal. Over the years, I've changed a few things by adding vegetables, herbs, and the butter sauce, but only to help the dish shine more. This is one of those recipes I don't have the measurements for, just follow your instinct. You're not sending a man to the moon, just making chicken and rice. Whenever you can, buy a whole chicken and butcher it yourself. This way you'll be able to get more flavor and pay less. Start off by making the broth. In a big pot, place bone-in, skin-on thighs, wings, drums, and the rest of the bones from the chicken. Add onions, celery, carrots, garlic, and a generous bunch of thyme, some salt and peppercorns as well. Fill the pot with water and let it simmer for 40 minutes. Notice I didn't use the chicken breast. Chicken breast cooks faster and they tend to dry out in a recipe like this one, so I'll use them for another recipe another time. Scrape off the foam on top. It'll make your broth clearer. Rice is a must in this recipe, and the rest of the ingredients you can play around with. My favorite veggies to add are onions, garlic, carrots, red and yellow peppers, and mushrooms. Chop up a lot of cilantro, because I love cilantro, and potatoes. If you absolutely can't stand cilantro, use parsley or thyme instead. Next part is extremely satisfying because you throw all the ingredients in one big pan, season with salt and pepper, drizzle some olive oil, and mix it up. Now you're going to pull out your chicken pieces and place them on top of the rice. Using different colors of vegetables makes your dish look prettier. Drizzle the chicken with olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, and smoked paprika. Strain the broth and cover the rice completely. Make sure every grain of rice is submerged in the liquid.
Is that butter?
This is butter, yeah. Do you like butter?
Yeah, I need butter.
Butter is so yummy.
Place thin slices of butter all over your dish because everything is better with butter. And bake it at 425 Fahrenheit 30 to 40 minutes or until all the broth is gone.
Be careful. Don't spill.
Yeah.
Save the rest of the broth for another time. You'll be surprised how much meat is left on those bones from the chicken. Scrape the meat off and put it in an omelet for breakfast or make chicken quesadillas. You paid for it, so why waste it? Now it's time to prepare a very simple butter sauce that makes the dish extra special. Melt the butter and add the garlic. Saute for 20 seconds. Add salt, pepper, and more cilantro. Cook for another 10 to 15 seconds. Don't cook too long because herbs burn easily. To stop the sauce from further cooking, drizzle in some olive oil. Again, don't like cilantro? Not a problem. Replace it with an herb you like. Once everything is cooked, place your herb butter sauce on top and serve. The skin on this chicken crisps up really nicely and the meat falls off the bone fairly easily. I really hope you try this recipe, and even more, I really hope you enjoy it. If you like this recipe, if you try this recipe, give it a thumbs up. And remember, homemade is always better.